Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the Ultimate Base 4.0. I feel like at this point I'm just gonna work towards wrapping up the series, and for that I need you to write in the comments what you still really want to see done. We're not gonna do entire new projects, so I think I'm not in the mood for a petting zoo to continue this series. I am ready to dive into something else. I already started recording a lot of Pal World and I would like to do some more Factorio as well. Maybe in the future again we're gonna dive into another Oxygen Not Included series, but a lot has changed statistically on my channel and I didn't get to play a lot of games recently, so everything collapsed a little bit and just focusing on this Oxygen Not Included series would be the death blow to my channel. So I figured I'm gonna bring in some fresh projects to the channel, also stuff I really would like to play. You know, it is kind of restrictive to always have to play the same games, and so I figured since I'm in this current collapse right now, maybe it's just time to rethink it a little bit. But I'm still down to making a couple of episodes on this in order to at least wrap up what we have started and maybe get things going. Now, one thing I noticed is that we don't get enough mixed berry pie, not even for the duplicants here, or maybe we do and I'm just stuck in the crafting chain. I mean, we have 3.3 million kilocalories. We really could spare a little bit of that, honestly. But yeah, the mixed berry pie is definitely a problem, so what I'm gonna do for the time being, just temporarily, is send over a little bit of berry sludge. That is still acceptable food. Let's make sure somebody is doing that. No pending deliveries. Let me see. Why is that? What do I have here? Berry sludge. Yeah, this should be okay. We have at least 42 kilograms of that stuff. It's because I set it to spiced foods only. Okay, I get it. We can do this. Berry sludge is being delivered and it should be brought up here. Let's make sure that is actually the case. And then immediately I'm gonna remove it again, set this to spiced foods only, and then let's make sure, yeah, this is shooting at 20 kilograms. That's good. We're sending over 40 kilograms in this case. And there we go. Wonderful. Okay, this will be sent over and then delivered to the floor level here. And I think we're just gonna fill this first fridge here with berry sludge. Oh, actually, we don't even have to do that. We can just fill this one here, which is already set, and I'm gonna set it to the entirety of the 100 kilograms. Then all we gotta do is enable the berry sludge for the guests, which is already the case. Maybe we should do it for Nisbet as well. Oh, actually, it's enabled for everyone. That is fine. In the meantime, on the planetoid where we farmed the sulfur geyser, everything is fine. This thing now became dormant, so maybe we can start analyzing it. Let me see. Nisbet at the moment is still happy enough to get into field research, I feel like, so I'm gonna do that in order to analyze the volcano. Though before we do that, I really wanna close this one off because right now we're still leaking heat. But everything else is now slowly and gradually cooling down. All the sulfur that is dropping from the geyser is directly going into the water and therefore can be picked up here. There we go. Now, what are we doing? We're still going down here, picking up some of the copper ore. Why? Nisbet is now collecting the sulfur, so it's all being brought up here. What else am I collecting here? I'm collecting the copper ore. That's why. Well, I guess we don't really need the copper ore. All we need right now is the sulfur. How much do I have of it? 73 tons. Yeah, we should probably focus on the wart seeds and the sulfur. And once I got the sulfur up there and analyzed the volcano, we're gonna ship it into the rocket and then make our way back home. In the meantime, this will be able to cool down, and as soon as the sulfur geyser is active again, it will just be collected here at the bottom, and then maybe in 100 or 200 cycles we can come back and collect it all. Alrighty, a couple of cycles have passed. I also disabled the atmosuit checkpoint because right now I'm just bringing back all of the sulfur and the stuff that I collected. So I gotta make sure Nisbet is actually picking up one of these suits before she goes out again. I'm gonna undock one. This one here is definitely full and also repaired. There we go. Nisbet is picking it up and continuing to collect the material, so we should be seeing that right now. Let's also deliver another suit. So this is just a little bit of manual work so it goes quicker and Nisbet doesn't always have to unequip the suit first. Let's check out our resources here. The sulfur, that's all I really care about at this point, because if we check on the main planetoid, I have a little bit of sulfur left here, but it is, yeah, it's almost done now. Well, it would have lasted for another 50 cycles or so, but you know, I'd rather have this done right now. There's still 47 tons of sulfur to pick up. Let's maybe check out the water planetoid in the meantime. What is going on here? Water levels are still raising. Are they though? No, I disabled the pipe. There we go. Of course, I just disconnected the pipe as long as the rocket was still here, but this is now actually being unloaded at this point. Let me check. We still have a little bit of water here. You know, for some reason, I'm getting really hot sand. I wonder why that... of course, it is because I'm using the igneous rock here. That is bad. So I guess I have to use a little bit of granite in order to produce the sand instead of the igneous rock. Because this here is 900 degrees. Jeez. Yeah, that is definitely not helping my base at the moment. So let's go ahead and pick up the hot materials. Oh, Ren is even hurt. Look at that. This guy was scolding. So I guess I'm gonna send him to bed. Oh, looks like we are having slight radiation issues. And also the suit currently doesn't have any O2 anymore. But I guess it's a little bit too late in the cycle. I'm just gonna equip another suit the next day. How bad is it? 118 rats. That's okay. But I'm gonna allow Nisbet to take some rat pills just to be on the safe side. Looks like I forgot to feed Lyra. I'm gonna send over some oxalite, but more importantly, she needs food. So that would be our surf and turf right there. Is somebody doing that right now? I think we need to hurry up a little bit because Lyra is starving. Well, that was already 20 kilograms of surf and turf. Very nice. Very good to see. Oh my gosh, Nisbet is not doing well, but we still have a little bit of sulfur to pick up, just 2 tons, and then she can relax a little bit. Come on, just 3 seeds to pick up. I need those bliss burst seeds. Yeah, just vomit a little bit, get it out of the system. Okay, wonderful, we're done. I'm so glad. We're gonna make our way back to the main planetoid now and begin that launch sequence, right? Because we didn't really forget anything. We can still use the solar panels for the next time we arrive. As a matter of fact, yeah, the cables are probably gonna melt, but let's just go ahead and do this. We are gonna fly away from this crazy planetoid with 70 tons of sulfur in the pockets. Let's check out the cables. No, they seem to be okay. So this is gonna take about 3 cycles and then we get back to the main planetoid, at which point I think, yeah, I want the station enabled. So we're gonna deliver a suit here and enable the atmosuit checkpoint. Okay, Nisbet is happy again, and as a matter of fact, because we ate the surf and turf, just check this out, we get the radiation resistant aquatic diet buff, which is great. Together with the basic rat pills, this is just absolutely a no-brainer that we're gonna be fine on this trip home. Alrighty, we have just reached cycle 2000. There is 580 hours of playtime on this save game. Unfortunately, this also counts all the hours that I had it on pause or maybe was editing in the background. But it's safe to assume, together with the editing and the playtime and everything, this took me way more than 600 hours this entire series. So I think if I ever play Oxygen Not Included on the channel again in the future, I will probably do something that is a little bit more planned and maybe also a smaller project. You know, just some nifty base that goes after specific goals instead of trying to do a little bit of everything, and maybe therefore also not optimally. So if there is ever a ultimate base of 5.0, then it's definitely gonna be something that is a little bit more specific and direction determined. Right now there are still a few things we need to take care of. For instance, I need to send over some of the Bliss Burst seeds, and looks like we do have the Choya seeds, so it's just the Bliss Burst seeds that we need to send over. And we should be able to do this right here. Let me just check the seeds. Maybe we even have some of them. Bliss Burst seeds. No, actually there are none being delivered. This is kind of depressing. Let's see what else we could go for. I have grapefruit seed. Where are all of my seeds? Like, I'm sure I have at least a bunch of Murphleaf seeds. I have absolutely no idea where I would have stored them. Let me actually maybe try to collect them here at priority 9, right? And it looks like we're bringing at least some of of the seeds? Okay, so there was a myrfleaf seed somewhere. Maybe I had it in an inaccessible storage. So there are some grub fruits, briar seeds. We could go with briar if nothing else works. And the myrfleaves we also have enough of. There's even one buddy butt seed, the Troya seed, some arbor acorns even. Oh, I had a lot of them. And we also have many fungal spores. Jeez, I didn't even know we had all of these seeds. Mallow seeds, bucket seeds. Yeah, but it looks like we will have to change our strategy, for instance, into myrfleaf seeds. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So myrfleaf seeds is what we're gonna bring over instead of the bliss bursts. Where are they? Myrfleaf seeds. Okay, and we have to set this over there as well. So I'm just gonna cancel all of this shebang. No, I can't even do that, but I can cancel the single one and then say we're gonna do myrfleaf. No, I can only do that once it's over there, except maybe we can just go ahead and copy this setting here and then apply it over there. That would be great. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, I'll wait. By the way, there are also 2 Blissburst seeds in here, but that doesn't really help us right now. Let's set this to 20 kilograms or so. So we're gonna launch that over. Come on, boots. There we go. So that is gonna safely arrive over here. Plant the rest of the plants. Let me check the... Ooh, looks like we have a little bit of an issue here. Also haven't taken care of the waste liquid yet. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I already prepared a little something here, so at least we can pump it up, the waste liquid, which is gonna go right here. And then where do we end up? Right now we end up here, which is not really good. So I think I'm just gonna liquid bridge this over, and then it's gonna join this little pool. However, right now I'm way over capacity, didn't even realize, and there's a cable in the way that is gonna make it impossible. I think I'm just gonna build this all the way up, and everything that is in excess is just gonna get deleted. That actually makes a lot of sense to me, so that would be dumped over here. We want to deconstruct that, but then I still need a way to access the pitcher pump, which at this point is not possible. So this one will have to move as well, and I will need ladder access that goes all the way down with the pitcher pump being snuggled up somewhere. Wonderful. May is taking care of the issue. I'm gonna bring this down here, and I think I can still add the pitcher pump here and access the water. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see in just a bit. Oh, looks like we have arrived here. I totally forgot about Nisbet. Nisbet, you can come and join our crew again. There it is. Wonderful. That was a successful trip. We now have lots and lots of sulfur. Maybe we should make sure that everything is being picked up. And for that to work efficiently, I guess we also want to disable the atmosphere checkpoint. Oh, we have access to a new printable. I'm gonna choose another duplicant. First one here, Travoldo. Decreased creativity and allergic reaction to floral scent. He's not gonna be happy. But what can I say? We always wanted to print the first guy. Travoldo, as of this point, you shall be known as guest number 4, right? You're gonna go in the same guest schedule here, and we also need to change your priorities. Oh, as a matter of fact, I totally forgot to do this for all of the guests. Like, these should all be X's. We don't want any work for these duplicants. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the hotel, Travoldo. No, guest number 4. Oh. Also, you should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the correct one. We're gonna set this to auto, and then only Travoldo can go through, or guest number 4. Oh, what's up with you? Allergic reaction. Yeah, that's gonna be so fun for this guy. He's gonna constantly have a allergic reaction. By the way, where the heck are my myrfleaf seeds? They should have arrived quite a while ago. Oh no! Darn it! Freaking solar panels. I didn't think about what I actually need as a gap here. I need like 3 spaces next to the targeting beacon. Okay, now we'll have to pick these up manually, and we'll have to remove the solar panel again. Also, I think I wanna re-add this metal tar here, because my food sometimes gets ignored for a minute or so, and I don't want it to go bad in the poop water. Okay, my myrfleaf seeds have arrived, so I planted them, and I think we're also done with the piping here. So no, actually we still have to do this guy here. But that should be finished in today's cycle, so we can fix the plumbing system. Though I wonder, why isn't this filtering anymore? Are we missing the sand? Ooh, that could be an issue. No, we still have 34 tons of sand, so this doesn't have a high enough priority for May. I might need more than just May to take care of everything. This is a supplying and life support task. So if we just get into the priorities, we could go ahead and increase the priority here on life support. That might not be a bad idea. So now we fixed the freshwater issue we had going on here. We just need to get rid of the excess polluted water. Wonderful, got my pipes in place. We're gonna replace this connection right there and the polluted water can continue. You know, I might actually want an additional pump at the bottom and we're just gonna have that pitcher pump up there. Also, we're not gonna need this pipe connection anymore. This way in the future, I can just have an additional liquid pump and also get that inside the rocket. Though this one would be germy. Yeah, I don't really see the benefits right now. Let's just add 2 pitcher pumps and then in the future we still have the option of adding a pump if we want to. It looks like the guests are truly enjoying themselves. I just noticed I still need a background here, but more importantly we need a way to create more mixed berry pie. So let's find the bottleneck. To create mixed berry pie, we're currently missing the grub fruit. We have way more than enough gristleberries, so that is never going to be an issue, and the sleet wheat is also not an issue. We need to increase our grub fruit output in this case. Wait a second, did we lose the critter and now I have the bad plants again? That could be an issue. Looking at the eggs, I think I lost my sweetle. Oh no, wait, we still have 1 egg. Where is it? Right here. Okay, we have to transport that up there so we can actually revitalize our farm. And there's also still a sweetle that we can wrangle up. We should go ahead and do that and set it out here. You know, I just noticed when I opened the door, the dreamers actually go here because the printing pod is accessible. Now, I've not been making use of the dreamers ever since quite a while ago, so we have 5,500 books. So I think what I'm gonna do, since this is really only necessary early game, is I'm gonna bring all of my dreamers over to the hotel and they're gonna become one of the guests instead. I think this is probably the best course of action and we can still eat the surf and turf, which we have plenty of. This might not be a bad idea. Now, how comfortable does this trip need to be? Not at all, right? We could just send them over with the next trip of the liquid cargo rocket, which is almost ready. Just a little bit to go. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna refuel that. And then I guess we can just have all of our 5 or 6 streamers in here together with Gosman, and they're gonna go over to the water planetoid. And whenever we still need it, I mean, we have 5,000 books. That's probably gonna last, I don't know, but quite a while. Actually, at this point, we only have 4 dreamers, but that still means we're gonna have 8 hotel guests as of this point. So I'm just waiting for this petroleum to be delivered, and then we already got the oxalite. Gosman, are you ready for a little bit of company? I sure hope so. So that means we wanna change the crew, and all of our dreamers are gonna be part of it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh no, what happened to my sweetle egg? It just disappeared. I'm sure I moved it over here. Well, we're now dependent on this single sweetle. My liquid cargo rocket is full enough for my taste. We're gonna do that test flight. Acknowledge warnings. Yeah, it's just a cargo transfer, right? And then we begin the launch sequence. Okay. Now this means all of my dreamers are gonna get up. And by now they're actually kind of quick, even with their Atmo suit. But there we go. I wanna make you unequip. No, the clothing. Yeah, of course, we don't want that anymore. And we're unequipping the suit as well. Okay, and they just need to make it over to the rocket. Wait, where's the second dreamer? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, wait. Are we scalding? Yeah, of course. The dreamer is scalding, but shouldn't be for long. Okay. There's Dreamer 3 now. We're gonna unequip the clothing and unequip the suit as well. Dreamer 4, give me that stuff. Let's check out Dreamer 1. Are you gonna be fine? Ooh. Well, everything is gonna be fine. Dreamer 4, they're just scalding for a little bit. Oh, looks like we launched. Wonderful. There they go. Another 4 hotel guests. So I guess we're just gonna be picking up those dream journals. As a matter of fact, let's check out how many we have in total. I don't know, for some reason that just doesn't work. But if you actually list it, you can see it. It's almost 6,000. Very nice. We're gonna be arriving in 2.7 cycles and we will be arriving right here. Now there's a way down without getting scolded too much, and then as of this point they should be safe. So let's just wait for them to arrive. You know, this is actually so funny, but they are a little prone to radiation, so I think I will have to enable the wrap pills very briefly for them. All of the dreamers, you should take a wrap pill whenever you can. Also, we're gonna change their schedule to become guests, I think. That's Dreamer 1, Dreamer 2, then we got Dreamer 4 and Dreamer 3. Okay, yeah, and they are taking the wrap pills now and faffing about. Now we're gonna be needing more hotel guest shifts so they don't all sleep and eat at the same time, kind of spare our resources there. Yeah, Dreamer 3 is radiation vomiting. All good, all good. Did you actually see that? She totally vomited down on Dreamer 3 through the mesh towel. How savage. 1.5 cycles to go. I'm gonna be right back once that happened. Okay, looks like it's just a few more seconds to go. 70 seconds there. Let's see this happen. Come on, get down here. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got to get them out safely, and if they just go ahead and exit, they should be fine. Like, it's just this tiny portion that is gonna scold them, and then the rest of the way they're gonna be fine. That means I'm gonna get in here and actually start changing their names into guests. That would be number 5. Then we have guest number 6, and so on. And of course, they're also gonna get their own room. So guest number 5 is gonna be allowed inside, but nobody else. Okay, very nice. Now we have the first 8 rooms occupied. Let's see how these guys react. We're gonna change the crew again. The dreamers aren't needed anymore. And oh yeah, they are now starting to leave. Okay, let's check this out. Where are you going? Oh jeez, okay, was that really necessary? Guest number 5 made it out and isn't actively scolding anymore. And you know, they should recover rather quickly. Now, don't go and use the toilet back here. Jeez, you should just go inside the base. Okay, wait a sec. Ah, okay, they cannot actually enter through the door here. That makes sense. So everyone should be allowed to enter, but only May is going to be allowed to exit. So maybe it was my fault after all. Guest number 5, you go into your room, and then we had someone else go back. Okay. Okay, I think we expelled them all. Yeah, the guests are gone, and they should be part of this thing here. Oh no, it's not alphabetically. That is gonna bother me for a while. But my goal is accomplished for today's episode. Let's make sure I set this correctly. This should be guest number 6 and also guest number 6 here for the laboratory. So I'm just gonna double check that I set this all correctly. Okay, there we go. With that out of the way, I would say we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.